Hey everyone, Bishop T.D. Jakes, one of the most influential and recognizable faith leaders in the world, has built his decades-long ministry on principles of grace, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Yet even the man known for his powerful messages of healing and restoration has experienced betrayals so deep, wounds so personal, and disappointment so painful that, according to those closest to him, there are 5 pastors whose actions have cut so profoundly that he may never truly forgive them. Not in the sense of holding on to bitterness, but in the sense of never again allowing them close enough to hurt him the same way. This list, whispered about for years among ministry insiders, reportedly begins with a once-trusted spiritual protégé who rose to prominence under Jakes' mentorship, but later used his platform to publicly question and undermine Jakes' teachings, aligning himself with critics and fanning the flames of rumors that sought to tarnish the Potter's House and its leadership. A betrayal that stung not only because of its content, but because of the personal bond that had once been like father and son. The second figure allegedly involves a fellow megachurch leader who partnered with Jakes on large-scale conferences and initiatives, only to later back out abruptly, taking with him a significant portion of resources and contacts, leaving Jakes to weather financial and reputational fallout that many in the public never knew happened. A third name tied to this list reportedly belongs to a pastor who, behind closed doors, attempted to sway key members of the Potter's House leadership team to join his own ministry, essentially orchestrating what many would call a spiritual coup, an act that not only breached trust, but tested Jakes' commitment to unity in the body of Christ. The fourth is said to be a charismatic televangelist who, after a public disagreement over doctrinal interpretations, allegedly leaked private conversations to media outlets, painting Jakes in a distorted and negative light at a time when the church was already under intense public scrutiny. And finally, the fifth, and perhaps most heartbreaking, involves an older, seasoned pastor who had been a father figure to Jakes early in his ministry, someone who had once laid hands on him in prayer and spoken prophetic words over his calling, but who later turned against him after jealousy and theological differences drove a wedge between them, leading to years of cold distance. While Jakes has often preached about forgiveness as a personal decision that frees the heart, those close to him note that forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation, and these 5 men, each representing a chapter of betrayal, disillusionment, and spiritual warfare, remain on a quiet list of people he will never again embrace in ministry partnership or personal intimacy. Not out of malice, but out of the hard-earned wisdom that not everyone who starts the journey with you is meant to finish it by your side, a truth that continues to resonate with leaders and believers alike as they witness the resilience of a man who has weathered storms that most will never see, but whose scars silently testify to the cost of carrying a global ministry on his shoulders. Thanks for watching.